respected guitarist on our jazz scene. Very true to his country's aesthetics when it comes to his work. Billy Monama is loved for, among other things, his ability to fuse the modern day sound with very traditional jazzy mbaqanga sounds, his following which is made up of both young jazz enthusiasts and old schoolmasters, is gearing up for his upcoming gig, which will take place at the Orbit in Braamfontein on Saturday, the 16th of May. Now, the Mahweleng born guitarist will play with his sextet, which includes, amongst others, Sipho Mabena on the bass, Wandile Molefe on piano. Billy joins us now to tell us more about his music and his gig at the Orbit. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning.
All right, so where did this love for jazz start?
It's a beautiful question ever. I mean, like, I started loving jazz in the late 90s, you know, like looking at 99.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm from a background of mbaqanga and like the raw South African music. So, I mean, when the Jimmy Lulu, the Alan Kwela, you know, came through on board, and then I'm like, yeah, that's the sound.
Yeah.
I love that, what they're doing with the guitar. And I mean, we used to listen to the George Bensons and the West Montgomerys. And then later, I went to further my studies. You know, I studied jazz. Yeah, at school. Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the artists that you've worked with. You mentioned Jimmy Lulu. Who else did you work with that made you find your comfort in this thing called jazz?
I haven't worked with Jimmy Lulu as yet, but I mean, he's part of, you know, my hero. Yeah, you know, is one of my favorite guitar player. I love him so much. But I mean, to mention few people that I work with, they made me comfortable in their own space. Man, lot of them. I got a lot of fathers out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mention a few though.
Mention a few. I mean, I started working professionally with Temba Mkhize. He took me in and then said, yeah, so you got this thing, let's do this thing. I mean, Konkon Gabinde was the musical director for that show that we're doing. I mean, I was exposed to you know, performing jazz music at that time.
All right. So you're performing at the Orbit. What can we look forward to? We
can look forward to the new material.
Okay.
That is coming. I mean, from the new album. Is a debut. Yes, it's a debut album. Yeah.
Talk to us about who you'll be sharing the stage with. Who will make this sound complete?
I got Sipho Mabena on bass and Ndumiso Madonsela on drums, right, and Wandile Molefe on piano, and Linda Skakani on tenor saxophone, and Stembiso Bengu on trumpet, and myself. So the music will be taking the music from where I started.
Yeah.
So we do some revisit, but we're playing it in my own interpretation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Having traveled so much, how do you think that shaped the musician that you are today?
It did, because I mean, like you get to, you know, you do a little bit of cultural exchange, even though it's not like formal that we're gonna do a cultural exchange program, but you exchange the souls and the heart, and you know, because I mean, when you go to Germany, for example, you learn how people in Germany they behave, how their culture and all that, you know, how musicians are treated out of South Africa is different, you know. To be there whereby you're going to perform for an audience that is well seated in the theater. They are all quiet. No one is blowing a vuvuzela. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it has been quite a beautiful journey. Yeah. All
right, Billy, thank you so much for talking to us. Billy Monama talking to us about his music. Well, he is one of the busiest, respected and much loved guitarists here at home. He will perform with his band at the Orbit in Braamfontein, Johannesburg, next Saturday. Stay with us to hear a sample of what will be on the lineup next Saturday. Now,